Hi everyone. I'm wanting to make an inexpensive present for my grandson. I've got these lovely jumping frogs and I thought, wouldn't it be a lovely gift to make a pond with the frogs in to jump into? It's a fun game and it gave me another way to show some art. But I made it out of this cardboard tube and I cut a circle of cardboard for the bottom, taped it on. And now you're going to watch me struggle one-handed, because I've broken my wrist, and we'll put it together. See that? That's PVA glue and water. I just brush it on. I brush it onto the cardboard, then I place some tissue paper on, and then I brush more. Let's have a look here. This is a piece of tissue paper. It can be crinkled up. That makes it nicer, really. Doesn't matter. Don't have to worry too much. I quite liked using a darker colour underneath and then some lighter ones on top. Don't forget to send them up and over that edge too. So that's what I'm doing. See, I've got dark green and dark blue on the bottom. And that's nearly covered all of my cardboard. But as I go, I'm just experimenting with what happens if I put a light blue on there. Can you see the places where it's creased and the colour is more vibrant? Here I'm using some Angelina. Wow, it's a really interesting iridescent kind of tinsel, something like that. Anyway, it looks good. What I'm saying is that something lightweight like that you can add in as well. So I'm just brushing it on. And in the light, it'll catch the light and it'll be really quite pretty. So I don't think you're going to pick it up too well at the moment. Maybe when it's drier. There it is there. Just a little bit of interest. So that's what I'm doing. And also, whilst it's wet, you can add a bit of glitter. I'm just very subtly tapping the top of that and trying to get some of it to drop on. See, a nice little spray of glitter. Here's some lovely purple glitter. Unfortunately, this one didn't come out as a nice spray, so I'm using my brush. And I'm just giving it a smear across. Bits of it will travel wherever I've done that. Now really, see, it's quite pretty. So that's the idea, and I just thought I'd show you a little bit of this side that I've been doing, the outside, with some of those special little things at the end. And then now we're going to start working on the inside, and you can see from scratch how it all comes together. And here's my tube. So it's cardboard, and PVA glue is a wood paper glue, so just mixing it with a bit of water helps it to run easier. And I'm just putting a little bit down, and I'm grabbing some paper, I'm crinkling it up. Ordinary tissue paper is a very inexpensive way to make lovely art. So yeah, I'm not being too precious about it. Just get it down. I don't care if it wrinkles. And I like to do it with a little bit of glue and water first, then put the tissue paper down, and then, do it again on top, because it seals it as well as glues it. It's very interesting. And putting a dark color down first allows me to then put something more vibrant on top of it. See how it really changes color when it's wet? But it'll come back. It'll come back some. But this is all part of the experimentation process. So we go there and we go up the sides as well. I'm going to add a little bit of blue here, and then I'm going to add in some green. It's another dark color. I just thought they would be good dark background colors. And plenty of this stuff here to soak in. the watery mix of PBA. So you can add little tiny bits, you can add bigger bits, but it's almost like blending colours. You know, I really do like it that, as I said, when you've got two layers on top of each other, it really perks that colour up. You can see there that triangle of blue showing. Now forgive me if I got my fingers in the way here, but it's very hard one-handed. There we go. Now that gives you a good idea of how it's going together. A little bit more here. Don't forget those edges, and go over the top and down the other side. And eventually I'll fill all of that. I'm starting now to add some lighter colours. Can you see how it makes the blue underneath brighter? And that's what I mean about how it blends colours. Let's have a look now. Most of it is covered with something, and that's a really good start. I'm quite happy. Still to do those edges there over the side. As you can see, I've done with that green. Now I'm just going to add some yellow because I really want the inside of this pond, the wall of it anyway, to be different. And here I've decided on the outside I'm going to add in a frog. I've also added some paler colours on top of that yellow to blend it in a bit. Now with this frog I did a green froggy shape, and now I'm adding some yellow circles. That will be the eyes. And here's some yellow tissue paper. I'm trying, like I say, one-handed here to get a bit of a tummy kind of colour there. So here I am so far, and now I've decided I'm going to add in a little bit more of that green paper. It's thicker than tissue paper, you see, it's not see-through. And I'm making these little circles with a little triangle cut out, and I'm calling those some lily pads. Here I'm showing you that I've used this very pale gold, and that's a sandy kind of colour. You see, I've used it and it's lightened that up. A lot of it has turned those blues into more greens. I think it's looking very much like a Monet picture. I quite like it. You really can get some stunning results. Anyway, you can try it on anything, but I thought the pond was a good idea. So here it is. I've just finished it off with a little bit of a Sharpie pen. I've drawn a bit of a face, got a little dragonfly there, and I've gone around those lily pads. And here I'm going to have another go at seeing if it's a goer. No. Yes. So here we go. So I think that's made quite a charming little present from just a cheap thing of just those little frogs. And we've made this glorious little pond for them. And I think that's going to be a great little gift for my grandson. I really do hope you've enjoyed this. It's something funny, something that actually I really love doing, this tissue paper art. And I hope you do too. I hope you got something from it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyway, thank you for watching and bearing with me with my one arm. And I do think we'll do some more things like this at some stage. Thanks for watching.